Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and welcome back to another episode of Tourist Bus Simulator. I know it's been a while, but we are back with a new reveal. So today, as you can see in front of us, we have our previous bus, which was the Man's Lines third generation coach, and as you can see, we're nice and early. You can see this beautiful sky. I don't know whether this is something that they've changed in the game since we were last in it, but the sky at night graphic does seem to be amazingly detailed and very beautiful. Some of the graphics also look a little bit outdated, so I'm not sure whether that's new or something we missed. So yeah, as mentioned, today we will be getting our hands on the new and latest DLC, which is the VDL Futura FDD2, and we will be taking it on a short ride later. So we will show you around it. So let's go and actually purchase the coach itself, and we'll show you what it looks like. So let's head on into the computer, and we will have a look.
Tickets, please.
So, as you can see under new vehicles, we have them there. Obviously got enough money to purchase these two. So yeah, you've got the 131 and 141 editions. There's only about 30,000 euros between the two. Our skin for today is on the 141. So let's select that one. Look at that, even that new fresh bus feel. So be arriving in around 6 days, have 650 litres of fuel hopefully, and yeah, let's click buy. You do not have an empty parking space for this bus. Okay, no problem. So looks like we're going to have to slim down some of our amount of buses. So let's quickly do that, and I'll catch back with you guys in a second. Alright, cool. So we've got rid of some of those worthless buses that we didn't need anymore. So let's go back to where we were. So let's click on the 141. Let's click buy, and give it a registration number. So as all of our coaches they get the special normal bus. So we'll give this number 1, as I think we sold number 1 in our last while we were clearing out some of our there. Yep. So the vehicle will be delivered at 8 o'clock on the 19th. So we won't have to go and pick it out from the port like we have done in the past with some of our buses. And you can see some of the buses that we've got there. So yeah, we just slimmed the fleet down a little bit. We didn't have enough drivers to warrant having all those buses. As you can see, some of them are a little bit beat up, so yeah, we need to probably put a few of those into the garage to get fixed. But yeah, let's fast forward time a little bit till we get the new bus, and I'll show you around. Alright, so we are a few days further forwards. I just need to deal with a slight issue. One of our drivers has said that they're very unhappy with their pay, so let's give them a quick pay rise and just see if that makes them slightly less happier, or slightly more happier, sorry, not less happier. Alright, so let's head on outside. The coach should have been delivered. Oh, this is really dark in here. Why is all this glowing blue? Oh, that's okay, that's weird. Alright, let's head on out and have a look at our new coach. Oh, where is it? It was supposed to be delivered today. Okay, where has that gone? It was supposed to be here. Alright, let's see if we need to select it. So let's click on this, select the Futura as our bus. Ah, there we go. As if by magic, she appears. So as you can see around, she's a big old beast. As I say, this is the longest capacity. So this is the 141, which is slightly longer in the wheelbase. The 131 is just a little bit shorter. It loses, I think, 1 row of seats downstairs and a couple upstairs. But yeah, she's a big... Oh, we've opened the door to the workshop. Okay, good job. Yeah, she's a big old beast. Probably one of the longest buses that we've used. Oh, okay. Didn't really want to open that one, but anyway, yeah, probably one of the. No, that doesn't open. Okay, yeah, one of the longest buses that we've had in this series. So, you know, we had fun with the Skyliner, but yeah, this one's going to be even bigger. So, yeah, I think that's. It looks a bit boring in white, so I think the next thing we need to do is put our company colour scheme on it. So we'll do that. I'll just quickly do that now. But yeah, we'll be back with you guys in a second once it's all painted and ready to go. And just like that, as if by magic, we are back in the Allum travel colour scheme. So looks great in this bus. I must admit, the graphics on this particular bus look really amazing. All things like, I mean, you look at those headlights there, they look stunning on this particular model. And with the daytime running lights, they look pretty cool as well. So take a quick walk around. So this particular model we've got with the OptiView cameras just up the top there. So we'll have the digital rear view mirrors, and also with hubcaps rather than the speed ones. So there's certain things on this that can open, such as the side compartments. Maybe not that one. No, not that one. No, okay. So you've got your storage and luggage. We'll close that one. There's then storage on the side here. So you see that these will open. Maybe they'll open. There we go. And we've got more storage space on this particular side. So yeah, got plenty of space to put luggage, and none of the stuff around the back seems to open, although the graphics on the inside there looks like some sort of fire extinguisher, maybe exhaust, or don't know, something. But you can see the radiator fans inside. Love how this thing looks very shiny and sort of silvery. Obviously, company slogan there. Or even fans, and you know, just I think, as I say, yeah, all the graphics on this particular one look really astonishing. So just well done. You've got the pedestrian, like the access door here, so you can get into the back. Even the carpet has been put in high detail, just like your typical sort of carpet you'd find in a lot of coaches. And again, more openings. I don't think that one opens. No, it doesn't open. But yeah, look at this, all the load liners there. You then got, does that one open? No. Door gonna open? No, gonna open. Door. There we go, perfect. So got side access door or exit door, whichever one you want to do. Stairs going up to the second level, and a little kitchenette in there, but we will come to it in a minute. Is this okay? This door doesn't want to shut. Is it going to shut? Maybe. No. Okay, we'll come back to that later. That one opens. Yep, that's fine. Those don't at the moment. And then obviously you've got the front door. I love, look, even down to the detail of things like the emergency pull handle. But yeah, as mentioned, with the OptiView cameras, you've got the sort of like daytime running lights. Front door opens forwards, which is unusual. You've got the seat here, you drive a compartment area, all working blinds and stuff like that. So we'll go into a bit more of features of the coach as we're walking around. You've got a staircase, and then these amazing like sort of cabin areas here. So it's more of a, you know, I think they call it the limousine feel when they were advertising it on their website. But yeah, you've got these little pods here in effect with tables and curtains and stuff. The little kitchenette. No, can't open the door to the toilet, but seems to be able to open the door to the outside cabin compartment. Obviously, yeah, your kitchenette element, bits, pieces, and then your stairs up to the top level. So yeah, look left, you've got all of your bench seats, and you know, if anyone was the cool kid, they'd sit at the back of the bus, ready for any school trip. Skylights, so that you can see what's going on outside, and easy way of escaping if we tip it over. Look at that stairwell. Okay, if we were going around a corner quickly and you suddenly slipped, you'd be right down that staircase. All right, and then more sunlight coming in through the sunroofs. That seat seems to be a little bit better. And then yeah, best place to sit, I think, in these buses is at the front. I don't know where these sun blinds work. No, don't think they do. But yeah, you've got these front sort of seats that have this massive panoramic view, all the screens, places for it to go in terms of luggage. And then let's head down the front set of stairs. Yep, kind of, look, you're kind of under the front seats to get more headroom. And then yeah, this is our area. This is where we will be sat, and you'll probably see a lot of us. So let's see what it looks like when it's started. Cool. So listen to that baby purr. So yeah, you'll see all the usual bits and pieces. Design layout, obviously the OptiView cameras there on the left hand side and right hand side. We'll shut the door so that we don't let you know, too much engine noise come in. But yeah, I think these blinds were supposedly workable, but they don't seem to want to work, but we'll worry about that later. You've got all your sort of buttons and toggle switches, such as interior lights, cabin lights, you know, display screens, all your not sure what that one does. Maybe no, they don't seem to do anything. Alright, announcements, display screens, obviously front sat nav screen, passenger display screen in the front there. I guess stuff will come up on that, probably more in Fernbus, because you get the little Flixbus logo come up in there, don't you? Hazard warning lights. Obviously we've got the radio turned off because you don't want to get any risk of copyright. Things like cruise control, sort of lane departure warning system, adaptive cruise on here as well, so it seems to set that. all these buttons that don't do anything. Oh look, it's supposed to come with a full tank of petrol, and it came with 3/4 of a tank. What else we've got here? Traction control. Is that tire pressure monitoring maybe? Yep. Heated front windscreen, fog lights, cabin lights. No, headlights, sorry. So yeah, all buttons, all movable, and then a massive pan here. So that's the gear selector. Climatic control system. So yeah, you've got all the temperature controls for the cabin and the people in it, which you can set all of your other toggle switches such as demisting settings, kneeling and tilting and whatnot on it. I think that one does the mirrors, but we don't have that in this particular one. But yeah, as I say, looking around, I think, as I say, this particular coach, I think this is a pretty mean looking coach. I do really love this, and be interesting to see what it looks like when it's out and about on the road, and see what she handled like. Cause obviously it's a bit top heavy, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm really going to look forward to this. I think it's a good addition to the fleet, and being slightly longer, it should be fun to drive. So yeah, I think probably what we'll do, let me just show you what we've got on for today's route. So we've got a shuttle service, so slightly longer run for us today. So it's starting up at the airport, and then heading down from there. So we're picking up at the arrivals area of the airport, and then we're dropping off to, I think, a hotel in Tarahilio. So yeah, we'll come into that a little minute when we're ready to go. All right, perfect. So we've skipped forward a couple of days to get ourselves organised and ready. So let's jump on inside, and we'll get ourselves on the route ready to go. So let's start her up. Perfect. So hearing her purr. All right, so let's, oh no, wrong button, turn nav on. There we go, so we know where we're going. All right, perfect. So let's centre ourselves, get ourselves organised and ready, shut the door, make sure we're ready to go, and put on the sign. Yep, good signs on, but everybody knows where we are going. Right, so let's put headlights on and see what these things look like. Oh yeah, so look, there's the daytime running lights, the headlights on, so it's looks pretty good on the outside with the lights all illuminated and everything. It'd be cool to see this thing in at night and see what the interior ambient lighting is like, and all the headlights and tail lights all lit up. So that'd be maybe in the next episode we'll head on out. So just show you, as I say, today's route. So we are starting at the the arrivals shuttle stop, and then heading down from there. So let's get ourselves going. We'll head over to the airport, pick up our first lot of passengers, and see. So obviously she's a bit long, so let's make sure we don't crash into anything today. We hate to get our new bus all mangled before we even start and crash into something. So let's give ourselves plenty of room as we come down here, and then we're taking a right at the end. So let's make sure there is nothing coming when we get to the line. So make sure we're indicating. Let's have a look. Make sure there's nothing coming from the left. Oh, there's a car coming. Which way are they going? They're going left or right or straight on? They're going straight on. Okay, cool. So there's a car coming. Are they going to let us out? Yep, they're stopped there, so they're going to let us take a nice wide swing. Perfect. Oh, let's squeeze by this Audi, so hopefully we don't crash into this BMW. Look at that, plenty of room. The graphics on the AI cars now also seem to be a bit better. I don't know whether that's something that I missed in the updates, but the graphics definitely seem to be improving. Right, so let's take our right here, and then we're up to the end and taking a left and heading towards the airport, where we will be collecting our people and then taking them down to Tarahilio. You think I'd remember these things, as I've only just been looking at the map. So, right, nothing coming. No, we're good to go. So let's take a left here. Perfect, nice wide swing. I must admit, one thing I've noticed so far, it's not fast. It's pretty sensibly speeded, I suppose, in terms of the acceleration. So I don't think you'd want to be chucking this thing around too much, but it doesn't also seem to lean horrendously. I think it's supposedly got some sort of unique air suspension system that keeps it kind of upright as you're cornering, but I'm not sure we're going to chuck it into the corners like you would some of the smaller buses, but it's you know, it seems to be doing okay around some of those roundabouts already, so fingers crossed we're doing alright. Alright, so let's jump into the bus lane and we'll follow it round. Squeeze through the bollards, try not to use that camera there, just make sure it's going okay. Alright, so let's find our stopping point. So yeah, we're just up here on the right with the arrivals, and I don't know how many people we've got on. I probably should have checked how many people. We'd probably get there and find that we've only got like 5 people to check in, and we got this massive coach, but it was the newest one, so we wanted to make sure that we had had the right right opportunity to try it out. Obviously I know I'm a little bit late with trying this out. I know it's been out for about a week or two, obviously since release, but not fortunate enough to get these things early, so we kind of have to make do when we've got it, when we can get a video out. So alright, so looks like quite a few people here waiting for us, so let's stop here and open some doors and luggage compartments and stuff. There we go, so people can dump their luggage in. So yeah, luggage, only some of the luggage doors open, so just one there, none of these back ones opened. That's not great, is it? Right, let's go around. What's open this side? Okay, so you've got one random door here and this bottom one here, so let's shut those, and yeah, we'll check these people on board, and yeah, I'll be back with you guys in a second once we've checked everyone on. Right guys, so everyone's checked on, all 16 people are checked on, so let's shut some of these doors. You can see the baggage there in the little compartment there, so everything's all ready to go. Can we shut this door from the outside? Don't know whether this is a glitch, but I can't seem to shut this door from out here. Maybe this is something we have to do from inside. So let's jump on in. Let's close these doors so that we don't get that annoying beeping noise coming from the coach as we go. Yeah, perfect. So that's selected drive. Yep, everything's on. Air conditioning's on. Let's just check the settings, make sure we are at the right temperature. I do love how this coach looks. It looks just, even here at the arrivals, even the fans spinning on the back. How cool a design is that? The fact that the little cooling fans on the engine are spinning away as you're sat here idling. Alright, anyway, so let's head on over to the sort of stop, I don't know, destination. So let's why are we going really slow? What have we done? Oh, hang on, stop a second. Let's see what we've done. Oh, okay, we had it in crawl mode. We had it in the tortoise mode or wherever it was. So I don't know why you'd possibly use that, but it was there. Well, that's another one of our coaches there on the right. I started to notice a few of our coaches. Are we going to clear this? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, started to notice a few of our coaches around. And one thing I did have when sort of while preparing this episode, had one of the breakdown calls, you know, the ones where you get a text message to say that a coach has broken down and you need to go and fix it, and it was actually one of my coaches. It was one of the first generation Man's Lion coach thing, the first one, the original one that we had. So yeah, we had to go and fix that. I think that's the first time I've had that where it's actually been in the skin, my bus design. So that was pretty cool, and you know, 40,000 euros or 30,000 euros, whatever it is that you get paid to repair it, was pretty cool. So that's a nice feature that I don't think I've come across. I know before we've done other buses, it's been always the generic ones, the ones that you get in the game, rather than anything that you've added in. So it's pretty cool that happened. So right, so we just randomly mounted that roundabout. So let's follow our way round, and we'll try not to hit it into any inanimate objects on the outside of the road. Alright, cool, that's perfect. Alright, so come up to the roundabout, we're taking a right. Yeah, perfect, so take a right here. Alright, looks like we're jumping on board the main road. Yeah, the main road as we're taking the sort of slip road on the way out and to the left. But yeah, really enjoying this this coach so far. A bit we've done in terms of the sort of this route and the bit in between where we were getting it, you know, repainted. It seemed to drive really nice and very responsive. So, you know, fingers crossed it only gets better from here. So, alright, so we're just going to join the road here on the left. So let's make sure there's nothing coming. These cameras seem to do quite well at telling us if there's anything coming. So we're pretty good. So let's put our foot down. See how she accelerates. So that's already 60 kilometers an hour. Alright, perfect. So got a bit of undulation coming up here in terms of the road. So we've got a bit of a sort of right turn, and then it goes up a bit and down a bit. And I know the route that we've got today is a bit like that. So let's see how she handles. So yeah, seems to sort of change that dip quite well. And then we're just going up through the roadworks. Yeah, so we're going up and over here. Yeah, maybe one day these roadworks will get finished. There's just been a hole in the road for like the last 2 and a bit years. But yeah, they're still there. There's a bulldozer there. I'm pretty sure there's nothing's changed there. Some of it did look a little bit different. Right, we're going straight over here. Yep, straight over here. So lots to catch up on, guys. In terms of the you know, news for games and channel and stuff like that. So one of the big things I think in terms of you know, obviously apart from this DLC coming out, was the announcements of early access for the bus. So something that we've all been waiting for and eagerly anticipating. I was hoping that we would get maybe some acknowledgement from the you know, the developer that we've spent all this time in this one and in you know, Fernbus and things like that. And, you know, we might be able to get something, but no. Hence the you know, the lack of news on the channel. We haven't really been able to get anything further from this other than what has been out on the official channels. There's loads of sort of developer videos out on their YouTube channel, so if you haven't had a chance to watch them. They're really great. It's looking really promising. And yeah, they announced that it is going into early access. So on the 25th of March, it will be released in early access. So look at this. So look how picturesque this bus looks like in this environment. It's pretty cool. Right, better concentrate where we're driving though. Oh, look, sign, maybe. Alright, pretend we didn't see that. Nobody saw that, it's fine. Yeah, so they announced on the 25th of March that it's going into early access. So it is already on my wish list on Steam, and as soon as that comes out, we will bring that to the channel. It is one of 2 this year that are pretty interesting from my point of view that I want to try and get on the channel. Obviously Bus Sim 21 is the other one, but there's no announcements on that, despite the developers teasing loads of things online about, you know, dates and not dates, and they're not going to release dates for it or anytime soon. But yeah, that's also coming out this year. So those 2 will join the roster of Tourist Bus Simulator and Fernbus and all of the other stuff that's on the channel at the moment. So that will be coming soon, as soon as probably it comes out, and you know, it will be a kind of like warts and all, I guess, in terms of you know, if it's got problems, if it needs stuff doing to it. I guess early access we do have to allow a little bit of understanding for development, and you know, I'd love to help them. They've provided some great games in these and Fernbus, so you know, if there's anything that we find, definitely we'll be giving that back to the developers and try and helping them where we can. Alright, so let's head on through. Yeah, I think we've got a slightly longer journey with this one, so we've got plenty of time to keep you guys updated. But yeah, as I say, we've got other bits and pieces. There's a few other bits on Steam which I've seen that look possible, I guess, in terms of stuff coming out. There's a new game that I don't know if you guys have caught called Simbus. I'll try and put a link to the, or like a, you know, like something for the Steam page here. Looks similar to kind of like an OMSI kind of game, I guess, in terms of its sort of design, mixture of different bus types and different bus areas. A lot of the pictures and things online are obviously promotional pictures, but it'd be intriguing to see what that comes up looking like. That's got no release date yet. It is published by Playway. We've had a lot of their games on that, and I think they've also got a train one. I think it's Sim Rail. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, they've got that coming out as well sometime soon. So it'd be pretty cool to see how they go with that one. As they get released, but obviously don't know when that's going to be. We'll keep our eye on that one going forward. Alright, so a bit of a crest here. Try not to take off. She got a bit of air. She's willing to try and take off. So let's see if this. No, plenty of sort of up and down on the suspension, but pretty good otherwise. I think that's it's positive so far for this bus. It definitely seems to be a good one to do these routes in. So what's that? Just looked like there was something off there. That's we're coming up now, where our just over there is our garage where some of our coaches are stored. So I think that's probably why we were running a little bit low on space for our new coach, because we're running out of car parking spots in that garage. So we may have to look at extending that further if we start getting more and more coaches, as we start getting more and more staff. I think at the moment we're kind of surviving with the staff members and coaches that we've got, but there aren't that many more routes that are becoming available. The ones that are sort of, in terms of the route lengths, are all really long routes, and I don't think that for an episode is probably ideal. But maybe next live stream we'll do a long route. Gives an opportunity to sort of do a route, drive it, catch up, and so on and so forth. So maybe that's something that we will do in that one. So alright, we're coming up on a roundabout here. So is this the Grand Tara Hole junction? So we're going straight over here before we get to so is this roundabout new? This roundabout looks a little bit different. Is there anything coming? No. It's been so long since I've been driving some of these. AR traffic's not improved any at all. I was going to say, it's been such a while since I've driven a lot of these routes that I'm kind of losing track on what's new, what's been changed, and what's different. But we seem to be getting it. This building on the right is still not any further completed. There's a lot of obviously half-finished buildings. We do understand that. Be good to see stuff get built. I know it's probably really silly and stupid things to say, but it'd be good to see new places built, especially when it's developing like that. You could do, that could be a new hotel. You could have a new venue. You could do something with it, where it becomes a new drop-off point or something. I don't know. That'd be cool, but I doubt that's going to happen. I don't think that's something that was going to be integrated, and especially with them developing, the bus and stuff like that, they're not going to suddenly start putting in new areas and adding more stuff to this, I would imagine. So, alright, so we're getting close. We're probably not a million miles away from where we are. So, for those that are interested in this particular coach and some of its specs, so as mentioned, it comes in two variants. So they call it the FDD2 131 and the FDD2 141. So basically just wheelbase length that changes. In its largest configuration, like we have here, it can seat up to 96 passengers. So great in terms of obviously long distance coach. As I say, I definitely think this would work really well in Flixbus form in Fernbus. But as mentioned, obviously it's officially licensed by VDL by for the game, so that's really good. I'm glad that they've started to get these partnerships and stuff. Obviously, as we see, it has the option of two types of side mirrors. They're call it rear view mirrors, but side mirrors, the standardized ones, and the OptiView, which we've got here. Rims and hubcaps, yep, so depending on what you prefer on the outside, you get either painted plastic hubcaps, or you get like a chrome finish to it. We've all seen the interior already, but yeah, amazingly detailed interior with seats and graphics and everything like that. We've got 12-speed automatic gearbox, which is more than enough for this island in terms of its undulations, shall we say, and hills and stuff. You've got all the display screens. Obviously, you've got the main display screen in front of you, which has all the stuff you need in terms of speed and everything like that. Alright, cool. We're coming up here into Torre Helio. All the monitors, rear view cameras, everything, kind of come to expect on a modern day bus. And then, yeah, pretty much everything works. You've got all the buttons and controls, and apparently the driver's window and the sun shield does work. Got to work out how you use the sun shield, because obviously that's not in the same way that you get in like train sim and stuff like that, where you can just drag it down, but it does do. And as I say, as always with every DLC that they put out, you've got a full Steam Workshop support where you can add all kinds of different skins and colours and graphics and stuff like that. Alright, so this gets a bit tight here, so let's just watch where we're going. Last thing we want to do is beach it on that sort of Armco barrier there. Now, from what I remember, this town is particularly tight and some of the turns are not great, so we've probably picked the wrong place to come in this big bus today, but we'll endeavour to go. So we're going left here. Hopefully there's nothing. Oh, there's a car coming. Is that car going to stop? Yeah, okay, so he's given us a little bit of room there. Let's just be careful. Ooh, gentle, try not to take out the rubbish bins. Or do we? Yeah, squeeze past there, perfect. And then it's round to the right and then straight over, so let's make sure there's nothing coming, because we are going to have to take a swing or we'll end up taking that building out. Yeah, looks like we're okay. Nice swing round, good, nothing coming. Alright, so let's stop at the line. Alright, oh, he's coming around, so is there something? Oh, that Lexus is moving, so let's make sure. Yep, that's going. No, he's stopped, that's good. These cars are not stopped. There's that BMW that we nearly crashed into, so he's just going round and round in circles. He is actually just going round and round in circles. Alright, cool. So they're stopped. Alright, so let's head on over. This car's stopped quite a long way from the line, but, it's obviously seen my driving in this town before. Right, so we're head on round. Alright, and we've got our destination just up here on the right. So let's pull on in and stop. Apply the handbrake and open some doors. Let's let these people out and give them their luggage. And yeah, see how we got on. Alright, perfect. So there you go. So obviously got the right 16 people, which is always good. We didn't leave anyone behind at the hotel, which is even better. 100% service rating, no crashes, and no speeding tickets. I think that's got to be the first in a while. And there we go, nearly 1560 XP. So yeah, guys, I think that's a good enough first test drive for the coach today. Let's shut some doors. Let's try and see if these cars want to go past. I'm conscious that they are. Is this front door going to shut? There we go. Yeah. Back door doesn't want to shut. Alright, there we go. Buttons on this are a little bit crazy. Alright, nope, they're still staying there. So, alright, well, look, while we're holding up traffic in this town, I think that's a good opportunity to leave today's episode there. So, guys, really enjoyed this bus. It will be returning in a next episode, which will be coming out very, very soon, where we'll probably just do a slightly longer route and less of the chit-chat and showing you around it, because obviously we've done it in this episode. But yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, please don't hesitate to smash that like button. If you've enjoyed it and you're not subscribed to the channel, or you like something else that we put on the channel, then again, please don't hesitate to click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell notification icon so you can be updated when new episodes come out. But yeah, as always, guys, if there's any questions, queries, comments, or suggestions for future episodes or for series or anything like that, then please don't hesitate to put those in the comment section down below. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care. Bye.